Beverly Cleary once said, "If you don't see the book you want on the shelves, write it." And I've made it my mission to do just that. Hi, my name is Becca Fox, and I'm an author from Phoenix, Arizona. I have a hyperactive imagination and an obsession with good stories, so combining both, I've written 10 books to date. From a young age, I fell in love with stories. I loved to escape to faraway fantasy lands and go on adventures with characters who made me laugh and cry and challenged me to be a better person. I learned everything I could from the authors of my childhood and tried to apply what I learned to my own stories. At first, it was a hobby, just something for me and my sister, who also loved to read and analyze good books. But when I was 18, my grandma signed me up for a creative writing class at a community center. And through that class, I met a professional editor who looked at my work and told me I had a real shot at getting published. What I thought was a far fetched dream was suddenly a tangible goal that I could achieve. Having a full time job that I loved had always been important to me, and there wasn't much else I loved doing more than I loved writing. From that moment on, I became consumed with the pursuit of publication. I joined writers' forums. I read articles on how to get published. I participated in pitching events hosted by Twitter's writing community. I queried agents, created a website, a blog, a newsletter, and several social media pages. I even took more creative writing classes at a community college. It was much harder than I ever thought it would be, but just as equally rewarding when I finally signed my first publishing contract. All these years later, my imagination is not done telling stories. Despite all the different kinds of books I've written, each one has a romance arc. Now, romance is just fun to write, but I also believe in setting realistic expectations for relationships. So the couples in my stories are very human. They make selfish decisions and say careless things that end up hurting each other, but they always choose to work it out and stay together in the end. Friendship, loyalty, commitment, hard work, they're all needed to make a real relationship last. And I think it's important to showcase that even in fiction. As a wife, a mother, and a full time worker, I get caught up in the daily grind all the time. To me, books are like a splash of color in my day, a way to unwind and recharge. I want my books to do that for other people. Good stories have a way of uniting people who might not have any other common ground, and I want to be a part of that. I also want to encourage other aspiring authors, just like my favorite authors encouraged me. Creativity always inspires more creativity, and I want to live in a world that's full of it. Don't you?